today we're going to change a condenser motor on a commercial condenser unit. Here's our unit. It's a split two-stage. There's our contactors. Motor up here. There's our motor. So this is where it goes. So I'm gonna get a new fan blade because probably not gonna get that rusty one off there. And then we just drop it in there, wire it up, and then we'll test it out by pressing in one of the contactors. So I'll get you a spot right here to keep an eye on me, and we'll go from there. All right, so on this unit, we have 4 fans on this side for stage 1, and then there's another 4 on the other side for stage 2. On just one stage, you have 2 3-horsepower motors, like the one that I'm changing here, and you have 2 1-horsepower motors. So it says here that this SPL horsepower or special horsepower or whatever, catalog number H978V1, this is a Century motor. This is the, I think this is the 3 horsepower motor. Let me see if it says on the outside of this box. And it doesn't, but I think this is the 3 horsepower. I think the first 2 fans, the first 2 over here behind you are the 1 horsepower. And I'm not sure, when I turn the disconnect back on, maybe it'll be warm enough inside the building that they'll kick this on. I want to say that the 3 horsepowers kick on first, but and then the 2 1 horsepowers are like for extra cooling, but it might be the opposite way. I'm not really sure. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to disconnect the wires on this motor. I already have the disconnect turned off, and I have the wires disconnected at the contactor. So I'm going to take this top cover off the motor. All right, the bolt snapped off on the one cover bolt. Now let's see if we get this ground wire off. All right. Our bolt snapped off. Alright, that motor's out. Next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull the cover off the new one. Pull this key off. Alright, so none of these wires on the inside are connected yet. So we got to wire this for whatever we have. They all got numbers here. Alright, so let's take a look on the side of the motor. What's it say? Low voltage, high voltage. So we got high voltage rock and roll. So it says we got to put 4 and 7 together. Let's see. So just look at these numbers. 5. I can't read this brown wire. Let's see what number is it on it. Looks like that might be 4. And where's 7? That's 1, 3. That's 7. Okay, so we got 4 and 7 right here. Put that together. And what else does it say? 5 and 8. This is 8. This is 5. Six and 9. I think that's a 6. It's either a 6 or a 9, so put these two together. Alright, so it looks like 10, 11, and 12. These ones are not doing anything. So we'll just cut these off. I'm just putting these wires across this holder. All right, now we have, it should be 1, 2, and 3. So that's what we're connecting our power to, our line voltage. Now we may have to switch 2 of those to make it spin in the correct direction. We'll come back up and check that after we get this hooked up in here. Let's get the ground hooked up. Alright, well I guess we're just going to go red to red here. It doesn't really matter unless you have the exact same motor and everything, and the colors would stay the same probably for the rotation. So I may have to come and change this. Alright, now we got all 3 phases here connected. So I'm going to tighten up the clamp that holds these 3 wires. Now we just got to put the cover plate back on, which hopefully I won't have to take back off to change the phases. Okay, I'm gonna drop this in. And we just gotta tighten this up. And make sure you get this tight so that when the motor goes to spin, it won't spin in the holder and then tighten up on the wire as it rotates around and then cause a short. So you got to get these brackets pretty tight. Work on this one here a little bit. Seems pretty tight. All right, so for the fan blade, it's a part number here for the 4-blade fan. So we're just going to line up the keyway. You can see there's a difference between the two here. So these ones that are underneath like this are a lot harder to tighten up. think we'll try here is see if a 12 point will tighten it. See if a 5/16 will do it. Nope. 3/8, maybe. It's tight. Now at this point, we got to check and see if our rotation's right. So we got to hook up the contactor. So I'll bring you down to show you that. So there's our motor. The next thing we need to do is connect our motor back up to the contactor. So let's get in here, connect this back up. So got that back connected. Now what we got to do is turn our disconnect back on and then push this in. So let's get our disconnect back on. Disconnects back on. We're gonna touch this fan here. Looks like it might be spinning the wrong way. We'll hit it one more time. We'll see. I gotta switch it around. Let's see if I can get you up here. I think that's spinning the wrong way, so we're gonna have to switch that. Test this other one here real quick. See. Yeah, I could definitely feel that. All right, so we'll switch up 2 wires. So we're going to come back in here again, and we're going to take off this electrical cover, switch 2 wires. We're just gonna switch this the blue and brown. fire this up again. Check rotation. Yep, rotation's right. Sucked up all the leaves and just blew them out. This motor's been off for a while. So, now we got that. Let it blow some more leaves out. So that wraps it up for our split system here, our carrier. Like I said, just got to put this cover back on, close this up, and we're done. Thanks for watching.